Broadcasting live, March 9th. So today we have a quote about the body. Bodily purity. How do you clean the body? How do you clean the body? It's a loaded question from a Buddhist point of view. We were talking on Monday about, we've just been reading chapters 20 to 25 of the Lotus Sutra. And in one of those chapters, there's a monk, or I think a monk somebody who lights their body on fire as an offering to the Buddha, burns themselves completely. And then there's another person who burns their forearm, burns off their forearm completely. And then makes some kind of a vow, and they come back. Honestly, I have less and less good to say about this Lotus Sutra the more I read it, but got an interesting conversation going about the nature of the body according to Buddhism. Because a common thought or train of thought for spiritual people, especially in the West, is that the body is somehow sacred. You should work to purify the body, you should guard the body as a vessel. And so the idea that spiritual beings would use part of their body as an offering, it's actually common in Mahayana even today to offer like a finger. You just stick a finger into a candle and burn it up, and it's an offering to the Buddha, or it's some kind of. So we are arguing whether it is an offering, because you're not actually giving anything to anybody. Nobody's benefiting from your burning of a finger. Or whether it's just a measure of your determination, devotion. It's a measure of devotion. But the idea that you should do this, whether or not Buddhists like me would agree with doing that, we at least can agree that you're using your body in some way to benefit someone else, or using your body in any way really is a lot like using any other tool. We don't see the body as somehow special. It's categorically different from other things because there's experiences surrounding it, direct experience of pain and pleasure. But as an entity, the body is something you can give away. Organ donation, blood donation, these sorts of things I think are very much in line with Buddhism. We talked about this in Thailand, how it's giving blood. It's a great thing. All the monks and nuns, I went with them, we went together to the hospital to give blood because we considered that to be a great thing that we could do. Whether it's right or wrong for monks and nuns to give blood, I'm not sure, but we all did it. But the idea is that the body is just another thing, and more to the point, it's inherently impure. There's nothing pure about the body. If you want to get technical, it's made up of the 4 elements, and so there's nothing disgusting about it, technically. But that being said, it's made up of all numbers of things that are at the very least without the ability to provide satisfaction, but that in general are considered repulsive. You're going to clean out the body, well, then you have to get rid of all the blood and pus and snot and bile and urine and feces. If, in a conventional sense, the body is terribly impure. But in another sense, and that's in the sense that the Buddha is talking here, it is possible to purify the body. It's totally not what most people would think. It's a completely different way of looking at purity and looking at the body. So how do you purify the body? Stop killing. Right? Purity and impurity have nothing to do with the nature of the thing. Purity and impurity in regards to the physical realm have everything to do with the use. You want to purify the body, don't use it to kill. Don't use it to steal. Don't use it to commit sexual misconduct, to commit adultery. Don't commit immoral acts of body. Purity for the material realm is in the use you give. So this goes not only for the body, but it goes for all other things we use. The body is in this way not categorically different, it's just another thing that we use. If you want to talk about purity of your possessions, and purity of robes, are my robes pure? Well, they're 100% cotton as far as I know, but that's not what makes them pure. They're pure if I use them for pure purposes. If I use them for play or for fun, or if I enjoy them, or if I find robes that are only robes that are beautiful or so on. I pick my robes based on how beautiful and how comfortable and how pleasing they are. Then that's impure, no matter what they're made of. If I use my food, the food that I get, if I use it for enjoyment or for intoxication or for fattening up, if I use it for for excess, it's impure food. That's what makes food impure. It's not because it's got this ingredient or that ingredient. Or shelter is pure because of how you use it. Do you use it to hide your evil deeds, or do you use it for seclusion, to cultivate meditation? Medicine, do you use it to heal the body, or do you use it to become addicted to painkillers, or to avoid the problems, to avoid suffering? And by extension, everything else that we use, including the body. So what are you using the body for? You have this body as a tool, or you're using it to do evil things, or are you using it to gain purity? Are you using it to as a tool, as a vehicle, doing walking meditation, doing sitting meditation? Are you using it for the right purposes? Then it's pure. Then the body is pure. So, simple Dhamma for tonight. I'm sorry I haven't been all that. I really want to do these sessions and do them often, and I'll try to get back into the video, but this month is going to be really, really busy. I made a mistake of taking 2 upper year courses, even though I'm only taking 3 courses. 2 of them are, I've got 2 essays, 2 papers to write, and the Peace Symposium we're organizing. Yeah, so hopefully I'll still have time to do all this, but the next week is going to be pretty harsh. I have to buckle down and do some work, especially because I missed a week. Anyway, that's none of your concern. I'll try and be here as much as possible. Maybe we'll do some more Dhammapada, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you all for tuning. Oh wait, right, next part. I'm going to post the Hangout, so anybody who wants to come on the Hangout can come on. We got news tonight. Robin just finished her course. She's here. Many of you know Robin, so there's Robin. We let her out of her room today. Doesn't she look happy? She's still meditating, so I don't want to bother her. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk before she leaves. So, and come on, if you got questions, come on the Hangout. I just posted it at meditation.sirimangalo.org. We've got 10 viewers on YouTube, small group. But a lot of meditators, which is nice. We have a long list of meditators tonight. All right, well, if no one's coming on, I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.